A lot of people have said, well, one on that size machine, it can't work. But it works exactly the same as if it was on a 14-ton machine, a 20-ton machine. It does what that machine can do. The work parameters are exactly the same. But yeah, you get the comments, well, it's only any good for stirring your tea, but we're finding it is really, really good. Hi, my name's Steve Poole. I run Steve Poole Plant Hire. We've been established 26 years. We run just myself and my son. My son joined me 4 years ago into the company, and sort of carry on doing domestic work, light commercial, small building developments. We did go to a construction show and inquired to put in one on the 19C, and they just turned around and said no, I wouldn't bother. But then when I spoke to the rep, and he goes, no, he says, we do a unit that will fit on that with a rototilt. The help through the reps and main dealer, it was like working with friends, if you like, really. Like anything you asked them, there was no sales spiel with it. And from the first contact with the representative through to the installation, it was really good. They was on the phone every 10 minutes telling you this is where we're coming, this is what we're going to do. The representative we used, he's an operator. I can say, oh, how do you do such and such? And he'll come straight back to me and he'll go, oh, this is the way I've done it in the past. Just try this, just try that. And even Jake, who installed it, he was really good. He spent so much time in discussing how it worked, how we wanted it setting up. Yeah, it was really, really good. Second to none, I would say. The 19C that we've got is electronic, proportional controls. So Jake actually connected that into the rototilt system. So now everything can be done through the rototilt. So the slew of the arm is all through the rototilt, which I wasn't expecting that to be done. Some jobs we'd have to get a micro digger in, whereas we find now with the rototilt you can dig into a corner. So basically you can be on one corner and you can dig to yourself across the front. So we're finding that the smaller the job, the more the machine, because of the power, it'll do a better job. We've done ponds, whereas before we'd have to get all the way around the pond to be able to do the batters. Whereas now you can pretty much, we did one not long ago and you could only get to the front of it. They wanted it between two fences, and whereas before it'd be like, oh dear, this is going to be a long job. Whereas now we went in there one day, we was in, finished, the banks were done as we worked out, and we did it all from one position. So it's so much better. Same with drainage trenches on properties, whereas before you'd have to straggle the trench to dig it, whereas now we can dig from both ways, but you're not endangering yourself of going into the trench because you can dig across the front of yourself. So it's very, very good. And also we've been able to rotate the bucket 360 degrees if you're working up against an house, whereas before you could only tip the stone say 600 mil away from the house, whereas now you can tip it right up to the house. And there's no shovel work because you can do everything with a bucket. We can actually go down different avenues now to what work we can actually undertake with it. That machine can go out with one driver. You don't have to have somebody there digging the corners out, leveling the material. Yeah, it's just made the machine so much more universal. The jobs, the projects we can do with it are endless, really. It puts us into like the 2.5 ton machine category as well, with what you can actually do with that one piece of kit, and the attachments on the rototilt and what you can get with the rototilt. It's just game changing, really. we run the Scandinavian grading bucket on it, which pretty much doesn't come off, because with that bucket we can cut V trenches, we can do grading of banks. We've added a grading beam, and that is really good. Grading drives, patio bases, anything like that saves us a lot of time. Because it's a small machine, he sent a small grading bucket with it, because he didn't know how stable the machine was going to be with it. Since then, we've actually upgraded to a 900 wide grading bucket, and the machine it doesn't even move with it on. And we've done jobs with heavy clay, and it's exactly the same. It's so stable. We're really impressed with that side of it. I think it's like anything. Once you've got it and you've tried it and you've proved to yourself, then it's a no-brainer. Really impressed with it. It's whole to the job. The more we use it, the more we know what it can do. The general scope of everything, from backup to what it will do. But yeah, I'd highly recommend it to anybody.